What do you think you saw in his eyes?
It was evil. I say like he looked like he was possessed.
Like a nightmare that never goes away, Maria Suska says she will never forget what she just recently told police happened one night 10 years ago.
The more I said stop, the more he got violent with me.
She's talking about Orrin Alexander, the infamous real estate powerhouse who she told Miami Beach police raped her.
He went from this charming gentleman to this evil predator attacker.
He and his brothers Alon and Tal come from a powerful and wealthy family, the very picture of success. Now all three are currently behind bars in New York, facing a long list of federal charges, including sex trafficking and abuse.
I was very, very scared that I was raped, that the attack happened. I was scared of him, and I was very traumatized.
Suska says she didn't report the alleged rape at the time out of fear. But in December, she finally did, and ABC News obtained a copy. She's never shown her face on camera for an interview until talking to ABC News.
What made you feel confident enough to do that now?
I don't want to be in the shadows. I don't want to be afraid of them. And hopefully that I show my face, maybe the other women will get the courage to as well.
Through his lawyer, Orrin Alexander has denied Suska's allegations.
There's reasons to doubt her story. And our system is built on testing allegations. And we fully intend to test these in a court of law. And it is that process that allows the truth to come out.
Suska is not part of the criminal case, but federal prosecutors say Orrin and his two brothers repeatedly and violently drugged and raped dozens of women, even allegedly filming some of the acts over a period of nearly 20 years.
This conduct, as alleged, was heinous.
Orrin and his older brother Tal touted themselves as superstar brokers in ultra-luxe deals at Douglas Elliman, the real estate company. The brothers later formed their own real estate firm called Official.
Official is the only hyper-specialized residential brokerage in the market today focused on the top end of the market.
Orrin's twin, Alon, worked as an executive in the family's company, Kent Security, in Miami. According to the indictment, the three brothers committed the alleged assault, sometimes acting alone, sometimes with each other, and sometimes with other men, and allegedly physically restrained and held women down, and ignored screams and explicit requests to stop.
The defendants allegedly used their wealth and status to recruit and pay for the travel of their intended victims.
The lurid allegations, a world apart from the life the Alexander family built for themselves. All three brothers are married, two of them to models who are both standing by their husbands.
Their parents, Shlomo and Orly, were immigrants from Israel. Their story is very much an American rags to riches story. Today, the family is multimillionaires.
The charges in this case against the Alexander brothers are really serious charges of sex trafficking, very similar to what Sean Combs faces, very similar to what R. Kelly was convicted of.
Authorities also allege in legal documents that an FBI raid of Tal Alexander's New York City apartment turned up explicit hard drives. On them, prosecutors say, are multiple videos that depict Alon, Orrin, and other men engaged in sexual contact with women who are visibly under the influence of alcohol or other substances, and that at least one defendant physically manipulated the women's bodies in order to have sex with them, while the women did not actively participate.
Some of the women, prosecutors said, saw the camera or realized they were being filmed. They tried to object. Some tried to hide from the camera. Some tried to run away. And for prosecutors, that's powerful evidence.
The government can make all kinds of salacious claims in court, but we do not think that what they have said in court is consistent with what the evidence shows.
So how did the brothers allegedly target women for so many years?
Many women say that they tried to come forward, but nobody listened to them, or they were pressured to stay silent because the brothers held a lot of weight. Their family had a lot of money.
Each of the brothers deny all the federal and state allegations against them.
The defense team for the brothers has really played a line that the women who are making accusations are out for a cash grab.
I'm not suing for money. I just want my voice heard.
Maria Suska is one of more than 60 accusers interviewed by prosecutors. She says she's willing to testify, even though she's not a part of the criminal case or any of the 24 civil lawsuits against the Alexanders. That's because, as a Florida resident, the statute of limitations in her case expired.
What's your reaction to it, to those court documents?
I mean, it's shocking, it's disgusting. They think that women are there just for their pleasure. You know, they're not treating them like human beings, like an object.
Suska says her story shows how powerful and untouchable the brothers thought they were. In her report to police, she says Orrin reached out to her via Facebook. She told police that he later raped her during a private party sometime in late April or early May of 2014 at the Versace mansion.
He said, would I like to go upstairs and see the view? There's at the Watchtower. And I said, okay, I agreed to follow him. I was still trusting him. Sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
He grabs my shoulder, turns me around, and then kisses me forcibly. I told him to calm down a little bit, but he got more violent. He started to strip my top off. I said stop, and I started angrily yelling louder.
According to the police report first filed last December and obtained by ABC News, Suska told police he overpowered her, covering her mouth and telling her not to scream.
What happened when it was over?
Like, he got himself together, he gave me a smirk, and he said, oh, that was good. He got up, and he left.
Suska told police there were about 30 people at the party, and security took everyone's cell phones when they arrived. She says she left, grabbed her phone on the way out, and immediately went home.
I didn't go to the police. I was scared. I was ashamed. If he's that successful and powerful, maybe he can come after me, ruin me, ruin my life. I felt powerless.
The allegations that have been lodged by Ms. Suska raise significant questions as to the veracity of her account.
Jenny Wilson represents Orrin Alexander.
She would have had to pick her phone up from security. She would have had to walk outside onto Ocean Drive, where there are roving police officers, and these allegations were not reported to them. The Versace mansion is 2 blocks from the Miami Beach Police Department. There is no physical evidence whatsoever. There was no medical treatment. We are also looking into evidence that she communicated, with Mr. Alexander years after this incident. Again, raising serious doubts as to these allegations.
Suska says she did mention the alleged rape to a therapist shortly after the attack, who confirmed to ABC News that she provided treatment of rape trauma syndrome. Still, Suska says she was surprised when all 3 brothers were arrested 10 years later.
All this time I thought I'm the only one that this happened to.
The brothers' attorneys say that these incidents were consensual. And for you, was it consensual?
It was not consensual, no. No, I was fighting for my life when he attacked me.
Federal prosecutors plan to put Orrin, Olone, and Tal on trial together next year. For now, they remain in custody in New York because the judge won't grant bail.
Is there any one thing that you want to have people remember when they think about your story?
That we are women, we are strong, that, we can survive, we can come forward. It's important to come forward, and hopefully, this won't happen again with men that feel that they have the power to do so.